Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Religiously Fit. I hope everyone is doing fine and keeping well. Guys, we'll be talking about processed food today in this video. This is my favorite topic and this video is going to be a little longer than our usual videos in this nutrition series. Guys, processed food, I can definitely say first thing in this video first is that we should be always mindful of eating foods which are processed in nature. We should be very careful and vigilant when we are eating these foods, because these foods have little or no nutritional benefits, okay? But since they are so good in taste, everyone like they tend to get involved or indulge in these kinds of food when they are not in great mood or in panic mode or not nervous. We all usually find comfort in these foods, but they like sometimes it's okay, completely not a problem. But if we make a habit of eating these foods regularly, then it is a problem. Definitely it's a problem, okay? So sometimes it's good, always is bad, okay? So we'll start with this. What are processed foods? Processed foods are food which undergo through a lot of processing while they are being packaged. So through canning, through cooking, freezing, there are so other like chemical processes which are involved, like adding preservatives, which make these foods sit long on the shelves in the supermarket, and in turn they have a lot of deficiencies in them, because through this processing phase all the nutritional values is extracted from these foods, and they are enriched at the same time. They are enriched with some vitamins and mineral, but the major nutritional value is lost throughout the process, okay? So like they lose fiber, for example, okay? So they are very high in sugar as well as they are very high in fats, but they lose the fiber, okay? So it's not good for your gut, it's not good for your bloodstream, okay? Because you are going to get a lot of blood sugar spike when you are consuming these foods. Not good for your heart, because trans fat and saturated fats are going to get stick into your arteries over time, and eventually they are going to give you some heart related issues. So rather indulging in these processed food, you can sometimes eat them, but make a habit of eating non-processed food, raw food, fruits, and minimally processed food. Like you can get some frozen veggies and frozen fruit in supermarket which are minimally processed, okay? So they retain the nutritional values close to the raw or the original form, but they are not that bad, okay? You can eat them. Second thing is heavily processed food. Heavily processed food, as I said, they undergo significant alterations, which leads to addition of sugar, which leads to addition of sodium, which leads to addition of saturated and trans fat, which doesn't have any nutritional values, or like zero or very less nutritional value. Now, what are the health problems which are caused with these processed food? You might already know this, and you might have guessed from the introduction which I gave on this topic. So nutritional deficiencies is the major loss we incur here. Many processed food are low in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Like white bread is often enriched with extra vitamin and mineral, but it completely is lost on the front of fiber. It doesn't have fiber. But people whose significant diet comes from the white bread maybe, so they will get some vitamin and mineral, but they will be losing a lot of fiber in that. So overall it has to be in moderation. If it is your major source of food, then you need to think again in order to get optimal health, okay? Then added sugar and unhealthy fats. As I said, saturated fat and trans fat are often added into them. A lot of preservatives, so that the product can sit on the shelf for more days, which for example in soda, sugary products like trans fat, in margarine, in processed chips, chocolates, these things. So they are very high in calories. It's not that you don't get calories from them. You definitely get a lot of calories, more double or triple times than you get from your regular foods, but those are like empty calories. You're not going to get any nutrition from those calories. Rather you will feel often hungry back again, like just in some time you'll feel back again hungry, and you'll again just eat those foods again. Coming to the next risk, which is increased risk of heart disease. As you like up till now, you have already understood that these foods are high in some bad fats, so they will give you inflammation over time. They might clog your arteries, can give you heart related issues, can increase the triglyceride levels in your bloodstream. So obesity is something, because they are very high in calories, but at the same time no nutritional values, nothing for your gut as well. So it is all going to get deposited in your around your waist, around your hips or legs, and the person will get obese over time. So okay, heart disease, as I said, already covered. Bad, like they increase the bad cholesterol, which is LDL, and decrease the good cholesterol, which is HDL, and increase your triglycerides, so bad for your heart. For diabetes, since these foods like sugary foods, sodas, chocolates, chips, they are all very high in glycemic indexes, as we covered in our last video, glycemic index. So their range somewhere lies between 70 to 100. Often they are more than 80. So they are high on GI, which in turn like spikes your blood sugar. As soon as you eat that food, it gets digested like that, and then it enters your bloodstream. It gives you high and low in your energy level, and once your mood crashes, you again eat those food, you drink those drinks, then again you feel that kick, and then it goes up and down, which often leads to depression. It has been seen in these studies. It has often lead to depression in people. It has often lead to anxiety and mood deprivation in many of the people, as per these studies. I'll try to attach some studies in this video as well. Okay, so digestive issues, since as I said, they lack in fiber, so they tend to give you digestive issues like different kinds of irritable bowel syndrome, poor gut health, poor bowel health, like a lot of problems. Okay, constipation. So coming to artificial additives, they have like a lot of additives added to them, again in order to keep them survive more on the shelf in the supermarkets. Like coloring and preservative as well. The coloring and preservative doesn't go well with everyone. Some people have a sensitive gut, so it tend to disrupt their bowel movement as well as the gut health. So even for some people, it increases the allergies. Okay, impact of mental health, as I said, some people, it has been found in studies, it gives depression or anxiety or insomnia as well in some people. So which are high in processed food, poor mental health, and mood disorders, cognitive decline. So it is often related, it is often, the mapping has been found to sugar, high amount of sugar and high amount of trans fat in these foods. So how you can fix all these? Okay, again I'm saying this again, as I said in the starting of this video, that try to eat in moderation. It's not that you can never eat them. You can eat them in moderation, but try not to include those food in your regular daily diet. Okay, and how can you fix this? You can try to include more real fruits in your diet, even frozen fruits, okay, for that matter. Eat more grains, eat more fibrous food which is high in fiber, like quinoa, brown rice, okay, like broccoli, like cauliflower, like kiwi. These are all high in fiber. Okay, apples. So prepare food at home. Try to eat outside less, maybe once a week or something like that. I'm not here to preach you what should be your normal, but try to eat less outside and more at home. And then read labels. I have already created a video on reading labels. I'll create one more in order to cover technically, in order to cover all like more details onto that. But read labels, please read labels. Read the label in order to understand how much sugar and how much fat does it has, because sugar and fat both are not, like saturated fat, trans fat are not good for you, as a general advice. And sugar, like high amount of sugar, again, it's not good for you, and added sodium and all. So try to read the nutritional labels. They will help you, they will guide you more into taking better decision for yourself. So I made this video just for educating you guys over the problems that these processed food cause us. Okay, so try to eat them in moderation. If you found value in this video, try just do a like on this, so I also get motivated. If it is helping, just drop your feedback, comment. If there's anything that can be done to make this video better, I will definitely do that in my next coming videos. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in the next one, and bye bye.